Hello guys, today I'm going to draw this charger of the hair trimmer. You can see we have a big surface in here and we have the detail inside here and also at the bottom and in the back. So I will draw this using just 3 image reference. So you can download these 3 from the video description. And I'm using FreeCad 1.0 RC1. Okay, so I start by dropping the red image into FreeCad, this one. I go to the top view and I click on the image, double click on it, and go to the calibrate, zoom close here and start from the 0 to the 3. And I'll set it 30 mm, enter. Now I hit OK. Now I hit A and C to view the arrow. I transform the image, type in here 90 degree, rotate it facing to the front and facing to the right. Now I can move the image to the left a little bit. Now go to the right view and also move this one up. I set the translation increment to 1 and move this one up. Somewhere around here. So the center of the scene is over here. Now hit OK. Next I create a sketch in the right view. And I create a line. Select these 2 points and the center line and hit S for symmetry constraint. I hit D and set the distance here to, let's try 88. Close. Now go back to the right view and click on the image and go to the transform again and move this one to the left a little bit. And maybe move this one down to about here. Okay. Now click OK. Next I will add the top, the bottom. So click and draw it into the FreeCad. Now go to the top view and the big arc over here is actually the front, facing to the front, and the small one is facing to the back. Now I know that the distance from here to here, is 88. So I can go to the top view and calibrate this bottom. I calibrate it from here to here is 88. Okay. Now click on the image and go to the transform and move this one down. Go back to the top view. And I will move this one up like this to align it to the center. Something like this. Click OK. Next, I create a new sketch in the top view and create also a line from here to here. and select these 2 points and the center line, and I hit S for symmetry constraint. I hit D and set the distance to 78. Now hit close. Go back to the top view and click on the bottom and go to the transform. And let's move this one up a little bit. Somewhere around here. Okay, so next I will add the front. I click on the front and I move it to FreeCad. And now go to the top view. I click on the front and I go to calibrate and I calibrate it from here to here. 78. Hit close. Hit OK. Now I transform the front, face into the front, and move this one back. Now go to the front view and move this one up. Move it to the left a little bit. And move this one down a little bit. Okay, something like this. Hit OK. Now I create a new group. I right click in here and create a new group. And create 2 new group. And I call the first one ref picture, reference picture. And the second one is ref sketch. And I control select these 3 images and put it to the reference pic, and these 2 to the reference sketch. Okay. Right, so next I create a new sketch in the top view, and I will reference this line and then this line. I create this spline and start the first point start here, second point in here, and let me put 2 points in here, and 1 point, and then the last point in here. I select these 2 points, hit H for horizontal constraint, select these 2, hit V for vertical constraint. Next I create another B-spline, start from here, and put 1 point in here. And the next 2 points in here. Okay. Select these 2 and hit H. Select these 2. Hit V. Right, something like this. Now I can close. I select the sketch 002 and I go to the mirror, go to the plot and mirror. And I want to mirror it in the YZ plane. Hit OK. Next I go to the curve workbench. I control select this one, this one, this one, and this one. And create a joint curve. Now hit spacebar to hide the sketch and the mirror, and we only have 1 joint curve in here. I go back to the plot workbench. Next I create a new sketch in the right view. and I rotate the sketch a little bit and reference this line here so that we have these 2 points. Now go to the right view and create a line from this point, go up like this. I select this point and I hit D, and I set the distance here is 100. Set the angle between this one and this one, 83. Next, I create an arc. Start from this point, go up. Select this point and this point, and hit H. Hit D and set the radius to, let's try 650. And move this one in. Select this one and this one. Hit D and set the distance to 52. I think 53 is good. Yeah. Now I can close. Next, I create a new sketch in the front. And I rotate the sketch a little bit. Now I reference this line here. And I go back to the front view. I create a line from here up here. And another line from here up here. Select these 2 and hit H for horizontal constraint. Also these 2. And the center line, hit S for symmetry constraint. Now I can set the angle. Let's try 12. And the distance from here to here. Oh, sorry. And the distance from here, hit D. 100. Okay. Something like this. I close. And I can go to the front view and select the image and transform it, move it to the right a little bit. Okay. Now I select the joint curve and control select the sketch 003 and 004. And I go to the curve shape workbench. In the curve shape workbench, I click on the curve right. And I click on the curve right in here, and I go to this the solid, set it to show, and I can increase the item to 20. All right. Now I click on the curve right, drop this one down, and select these 3 and hide. Now go to the right view, and I view the wireframe. And I make sure nothing is selected. I create a new sketch in the right. And I just sketch from here. And I put one point here. And I just follow the arc of the shape. Something like this. Make sure the B-spline goes through the object. Now I can position this point. Okay, something like this. Now I can create a polyline. And I start from here. Come up here. And finish in here. Alright. Now I can close. Now I view the flat line again. I select the sketch and go to the extrude. Extrude it up to 100 and symmetric. Okay. Now select the curve ray and extrude. and I just cut it. All right, now we have this shape. Next, I select this curve over here and go to the chamfer and chamfer to 5. Now we have this shape. Okay, next I create a new sketch in the top view, but I offset it up to 5 mm. And I view the section. And I create a circle. Start from the center, go out. And hit D and set the diameter to 40. Now I can close. And select the new sketch and go to the extrude. Let's extrude this one up to 100. And hit OK. You can see in the new extrude we have a line here. I want this line to match with this line over here. So I go to the extrude and go to the transform. And I rotate it facing to the front view. So make sure the rotation increment is set to 90 degrees. Now I rotate it facing to the front. All right. And hit OK. Now I want to move this cylinder forward. So I go to the extrude and go to the data, the placement, the position. I want to move this one in the y-axis to the negative number. You can see. Let's try 7. All right. Now I control select the chamfer and the extrude, and I just cut it. Now we have the hole in here. And I can control select these edges. And I let's try to fillet it with 1. Okay. And I can also double click on this one and add in this edge over here. Hit OK. All right. All right. So now I will hit Shift B and select everything, and I hide everything. And I just want to view the bottom image because I want to create the detail at the bottom. Now I can create a new sketch in the top view. And this time I will create arc. Let's create this arc from here to here. And this arc from here to here. This one. Okay. This one. And I create this 4 circle from the center to here. Okay. Now I select this arc and I hit Z and T to activate the offset tool in the new tool in FreeCad Sketcher. And I hit 1 and enter. All right. Now we have the new offset. Doing the same in here. Select this one, Z and T, and 1 and enter. This one, Z and T, 1, enter. Z and T, 1, enter. All right. Now I select these 4 circles and hit A for equal and select these 4 again. Hit Z and T and hit 1, enter. Select these 4 arcs in the middle and I hit G and N to turn that into the construction geometry. Now I can close. All right, now I click on the fillet and I show it. Now I can select the new sketch 007 and go to issue. Let's show this one down to the negative Z. Let's try 1 mm. All right. Now we have this detail. And you can also, let me hide the image. You can also control select this edge, these two edge, this one, these two. And create fillet. Let's try 0.25. All right, or you can increase it to 0.3. Yeah. Now I can create the detail in the center in here. I select the surface in the inside here, and I create a new sketch and I choose the plane face. Click OK. And I can create a slot. And I click on redundant constraint and then delete. I select this one and this one. I hit D and I set the distance to 10. And set the radius of this one to 3. Zoom close here. Select these two and the center line and hit S for symmetry constraint. Now I can create a circle, put it in the center of this line, move this one out. The diameter also 3. And I hit G and T for the trim tool. And I remove this guy. And I can create fillet in here. Select this one and hit edge. This one and hit edge. And I hit D and I set the radius of this one to 1. Also this one to 1. Now I select this point and this point and I hit V for vertical constraint. Now I can create 2 circles. Select these 2 and I hit E for equal and set the diameter. Let's try 2. I can close. I click on a new sketch and go to the issue. Let's try 4. Click on this one, go to the data and set the length to 5. Okay, I think 5 is good. Next, I will create a new sketch in the front, but this time I click on the reverse direction because I want to create the hole in the back. But okay, let me view the section. And I also create a new slot in here. I set the distance of these 2 points, also 10. The radius to 3. Select these 2 and the center line, hit S for symmetry constraint. Let's create a new slot and start from here, go up like this. And I click on the redundant constraint and then delete it. Set the radius of this one 0.5 and the distance from here to here. I hit D and set the distance. Let's try 1 mm and I hit G and T and remove this guy. And also this line. Select this one, hit H. This one, hit H. This one, hit V. Now I can select this one, and I hit I. Set it to 2 mm. Select this one and this one. Hit V for vertical constraint. Select this one and this one. Hit E for equal. Now I can close. And let me view the wireframe. And I click on the new sketch. And I go to the data. And the placement, I want to position it in the y-axis. Let's move this one to about 38. Yeah, I think 38 is good. And I click on a new sketch and go to the extrude. And extrude it to 10. Okay. Now I view the flat line. I control select the fillet and the extrude 004. And I just cut it. Now I click on this surface and I go to create new sketch and the plane face. And I view the section. I reference this arc and this arc. I create 2 circles. Select these 2 and hit E for equal. And set the diameter to 1.5. Now can close. And let's go to the sketch and extrude this one to 3. Okay. Now I can control select these 2 and go to the fillet. Let's try 0.5. All right, something like this. Now I can control select the cut and the fillet and the extrude and the fillet over here. Basically select everything and go to the union. Go to union them together. Now I can select the fusion and hit Control D and go to the material. Let's set it to the shiny plastic. Click on the shiny plastic and go down. Let's go down to the custom appearance and the diffuse color. Let's set it to the black, but not really black. Let's try this color. 393939. Close. Now select the fusion and go to the view, deviation down to 0.01. All right. We just finished modeling the tractor. So thanks for watching and see you in the next video.